Bonjour, hi, and welcome to my apartment atelier. A few weeks ago, my sister informed me that one of her neighbors was doing a massive fabric destash before moving, and of course I ended up tagging along on a weekend to see if I could find anything good. Well, I came home with quite the fabric haul. All this for only $5. However, I didn't quite have a proper place to put it all, and so my fabric haul has been languishing next to our piano since coming home. Not to mention that I had other fabrics and notions that were basically exploding out of various crates and boxes all over the place. But now that my Regency summer dress is out of the way, it's time to take back control of my stash and get reorganized before the next big project. I also recently hit 100 subscribers, and at last count, I was at 11-1. Thank you so much to everyone who's watched, liked, and especially subscribed since I started my channel last fall. To celebrate, I decided to do a fun Q&A, so I put out a call for questions on Instagram, and wow, you lovely people did not disappoint. So I'll be answering a few of those today while I putter around in my space. And now that I've cleared out my storage space and temporarily relocated Boris out of the cabbage patch, let's see how this goes. What is your favorite comfort food? A generous piece of a baguette with butter and cheese, or a really good homemade mac and cheese. What's your favorite animal, and tell us, why did you choose that specific species of owl? I think great gray owls are my favorite right now. They are simultaneously and equally so majestic and so derpy. Do you have a secret family recipe, and what is it for? My family has a couple of secret recipes, most notably a cheesecake recipe and a bomb-ass macaroni salad. If you could raid anyone's closet in history, whose would you raid? I think I would raid any of my great-great-grandaunt's closets. They had impeccable style. What are some interesting skills you'd like to learn? In my 21 questions for Cozy 2021 video, I mentioned metalworking and weaving, and now in addition to that, I feel like I need to learn how to make at least one super fancy, supremely extra hat. You get to make one mythical creature real. Which one do you pick? Guinevere from R.A. Salvatore's The Legend of Drizzt. For those who had a better social life than I did in elementary and secondary school, Gwen is a magical panther who is summoned to Abertoril from the astral plane via an onyx figurine. What is your favorite style of clothing? If it looks like a hobbit would wear it, I want it in my closet. Good thing I know how to sew, eh? Also, ever since I started learning more about historical Filipiniana fashion, I've really wanted to get back in touch with my Philippine heritage through clothes. What country do you want to travel to? I'd love to go back to the Philippines because I haven't been back since my family emigrated when I was 2 years old. I'd also really love to go back to Sweden again, and while I'm there, I'd like to go to Finland, Norway, and Denmark as well. Tea or coffee, and what flavor? I definitely drink both, but I could not function as a human without a coffee first thing in the morning. I'm not picky about my coffee at all, but I really enjoy coffee that has a bit of a nutty flavor to it, like hazelnut. For tea, I actually really love green teas, and one of my favorite green tea blends of all time is Movie Night from David's Tea. The end of the world is nigh. Which of your crafting supplies do you save? Probably my Melton wool yardage because I have a lot of it and it can be used as a blanket, a cloak, and a tent. I would also save a pair of scissors and a craft knife because those can come in handy as tools and as weapons, and definitely at least one needle and one full spool of good thread to tide me over until I could fashion needles out of bone or wood and process plants for their fiber. So there's just one more crate to fill, and that is the crate for my next big project. Keep an eye out for these fabrics in the coming months. A friend of mine hinted that they found a shortcut to mushrooms, and we're going on an adventure, so I need some proper clothes. And I suppose I owe you a flip through of my swatch book as well. There are some fabrics that I didn't take swatches for, either because there's not enough material to spare from them, or because I was already kind of over cutting and mounting small pieces of fabric. Keep an eye out for these two as my channel grows. Let me know if there was a specific fabric that caught your eye, and if so, what do you think I should do with it? If you've been here a while, you'll know that I upload a video at least once a month, along with fairly regular updates on Instagram. If you're new, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. I do hope you enjoyed your visit today. À la prochaine!